Hey guys, so today I'm going to give you some in-depth tips to master and learn the Guardian. The Guardian is again another underused weapon, especially for the lower ranks. They recently, I believe, lowered the price of it. I think it's like around 2,200 credits now or something like that. It's a really good alternative buy to the Phantom and the Vandal. So if you're on a buy round, your team's full buying, this is a really good option, especially even on like eco rounds. If you can buy just enough to buy this gun, but not the like Phantom or Vandal, this is a really good buy. So I would definitely suggest learning it. So the first tip is tap and never spam shots. By the way, this is another deathmatch VOD of me, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this in the background as I sort of explain things. And yeah, so you're gonna notice that I try to tap pretty much always. Spamming with the Guardian, just like the Sheriff, is not good because the accuracy becomes very inaccurate quite quickly. And for that reason, you really want to be tapping with the Guardian. So, you know, it's a little bit of a change from like a Phantom or a Vandal, but still, once you kind of realize how easily you can kind of tap heads with a good aim here, it's going to make things much easier. I don't even use the Guardian that much, and a way that you guys can think of this is just kind of like one tapping with the Vandal, and then kind of understanding that you can't really spam it too quickly, which is kind of the big downside between this and like the actual Vandal. But still, again, it's a very strong weapon. Aim for the head. Obviously, I said this in the Sheriff video as well. You want to be aiming for the head just because, you know, it's kind of just an obvious tip, but just to some of you, if you don't really prioritize aiming for the head, definitely try to do that. Body shots, it's three shots to the body, just like the Sheriff. Except each shot with the Guardian does 65 damage to the body instead of 55 with the Sheriff. So you're gonna need to hit 3 body shots in order to kill someone, which can in some scenarios be quite good. And for example, like maybe farther shots I'm whiffing there, that's okay. Yeah, also you notice that I'm ADSing quite a lot. The thing about the Guardian is that whenever you ADS, you actually have a longer range zoom than if you're using it with the Phantom and Vandal. So I believe that the Phantom and Vandal zoom is 1.25x, and I believe the Guardian's is 1.75, which is a bit of a quite a bit of an increase, which is very nice for, you know, taking longer range fights. You don't want to be doing it all the time. You want to be doing it for like these types of ranges right here. It really helps kind of like zoom in to see their head. But like this range, like you see, I don't zoom in there because it's a little bit too close, and so is this range. So, you know, try to find, if you're not using ADS at all, definitely try to find a balance of using it. And, you know, also you see that I'm strafing a little bit. That's another tip that I have down here, is that you should try to throw in some counter strafes here and there. You know, counter strafing always helps with your ability to dodge bullets and kind of make it harder for your enemy to hit you. There you see the nice ADS to kill someone. And I almost get the ace here, but unfortunately, I should have just gone for that cipher right there. I would have had it for sure. But yeah, counter strafe, just keep an eye out for if I'm counter strafing. See, I'm counter strafing right there. I'll go ahead and go back. They're actually quite small counter strafes, but still you can kind of see against this Jett here, I do slightly counter strafe. Just kind of make myself a little harder to hit. And then ADSing again because we're at farther range. Remember, tapping, aiming for the head. Those are the tips we've gone over so far. I've kind of already said this, but the Guardian is a very good alternative to the Phantom and Vandal. Mainly because of its price range. It's quite cheap for what it can do, in my opinion. It's a very underrated weapon. And, you know, you can buy this on rounds where you might not be able to buy Phantom and Vandal. So it's a very good reason to kind of learn and buy it. But yeah, otherwise here I'm just going to be watching my gameplay, trying to think what other important tips you might want. Holding angles with this weapon is very good. Meaning, instead of wide swinging, you just kind of wait for them to walk into you. Since you are tapping, if you can just tap their head right as they walk into you. This is deathmatch, so I'm swinging a little more than I would in like an actual game. But again, you know, holding angles is very powerful. Crouching raise there. By the way, guys, if you have any other suggestions for guides just like this one for other weapons, let me know. Oof. Yeah, using the Guardian at close range can be a little bit tough. But yeah, if you guys want me to do like the Bulldog, that was a nice 180. Bulldog, Operator, Marshall, you know, I don't know, like Ghost. I'll do literally any weapon if you guys want it. Imagine me doing the Shorty. Yeah, also have patience with the Guardian. Like I said, it's very easy to like spam shoot or just shoot really quickly without realizing you're shooting too quickly. If you shoot and you miss, try to just breathe. Realize that if you slow down your shots, you have a better chance of actually killing the person, even if they're shooting quicker. Don't let them scare you, right? That's a pretty common thing that can happen to people in deathmatch that I notice myself do sometimes. Really just try to have patience with not only the Guardian, but with any kind of precision weapon. Talking about like a judge, obviously, it's not as important. It's still a little important though. Yeah. Yeah, definitely learn to ADS is one of the biggest tips here. It gives you a much easier time to hit people longer range. Also, if you guys are curious, my ADS sensitivity is 1. Most people's sensitivity is just 1. ADS sensitivity, I mean. So yeah. Oh, that was bad, but that's okay. Whiffing is okay. I've said that in my other videos. Here you see that I will barely lose and then I leave the game. And then I queue again because I wasn't happy about losing, but I decided to use this because it's not really about me winning. It's about me showing you guys kind of like you know, how to use the weapon and also my mistakes. So again, guys, I'll go ahead and recap one last time here. Tap with the Guardian and don't spam shots too quickly. Aim for the head, and if you do hit the body, you can go for 2 additional body shots. And with people that have no armor, it's just 2 body shots and you'll kill them. Use ADS for longer range. You also have a bonus zoom with that. And counter strafe, it's also a very good alternative to the Phantom and the Vandal. So if you guys have any other questions about the Guardian, or if you have any other guide suggestions for future guide videos in the days to come, let me know. And please subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.